Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this episode right here is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, just get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name, code HODGE, to check out. You'll have to get $20 off your tickets. This is for first-time orders, however. So if you guys have used SeatGeek before, just make like a new account, like a new email or phone number or something. You can still use the code, guys, and get $20 off, literally for any ticket for any event in the entire world, because everyone likes an extra 20 bucks. All right, let's do it. It's time to get juicy up in here, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, go get your juice boxes out. Get your juice box ready, so this is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor of the day is going to be about WWE PPVs or WWE Premium Live Events, whatever in the heck we're going to call it. We're going to change the name of it next year. I don't know. But basically, this is about the start times for the special shows, if you will, the pay-per-views, Premium Live Events. So, they're actually already starting them earlier. If you guys don't know, like WrestleMania as well as Money in the Bank is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. That's on the eastern side of the United States. If you do not live on the eastern side of the United States, the times will be different for you. But on the eastern side, it's always been like 8 p.m. pay-per-views, but now they've changed it to 7. They did 7s for a while. They're going back to doing 7s, but now they're in discussion of making it even earlier, just so it's more convenient for like other countries to watch who are like ahead of us. Like being like the UK, when they're watching the shows, it's like in the middle of the night. It's like they got to work or they got to school. They'll be tired all the next day. So they're thinking about actually making the shows a little earlier, which is actually kind of a wise idea. I don't know how early. I would imagine that they're probably going to do like a 6 p.m. pay-per-view or something like that. I don't think they're going to go all the way to a 5. Because that really affects the West Coast, because the West Coast will still like be in school or still be at work. So it really doesn't matter which way you do it. Someone's going to suffer somewhere in the world trying to watch this thing live. But nonetheless, they're thinking about making them even earlier. Maybe a 6 p.m. pay-per-view will be the new normal thing. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. The next rumor isn't about Miss Sasha Banks, if you will, formerly known as Sasha Banks anyway. So I know a lot of people were hopeful she was going to be the Royal Rumble. Didn't happen. Now she's in AEW. She's doing her thing over there. And she's actually broken a record. Sasha Banks is now the #1 most, I don't know how to word this. She's the highest paid women's wrestler in the entire world right now. Her contract is the highest ever, I guess. It beats any contract in WWE on what she's getting paid. And apparently this contract, and here's the part like WWE fans are not going to like. Apparently this contract is a multi-year contract, meaning Sasha Banks will not be in the WWE in the near future, intimate future. I don't know. For the next few years, Sasha Banks will not be anywhere in WWE or anywhere near there. She'll be exclusive with the AEW, but she might have like, AEW work with like different promotions. You might see her at other places. But as for WWE, Sasha Banks, she ain't gonna be there at least for a few years. All right, the next rumor is about, I don't know what to say, about the WWE Hall of Fame 2024 ceremony, the 2024 class of 2024. So ever since, I hate to bring this episode all down. It's sad. It still upsets me, and it's still shocking to me. We're of course talking about Bray Wyatt here, because ever since we got the news that the dude passed away. I mean, the dude was like in his 30s or something, and had a heart attack. He had some kind of but problem going on. So I mean, it's just like insanely insane to me. Just insanely insane. Like, Bray Wyatt, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. The dude was just amazing. But ever since we heard about his passing, we're like, oh, we got to put the guy in the Hall of Fame this year. Like, this guy has to go down in history as one of the greatest of all time. Deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. However, everyone was wanting it to happen like this year. But the rumors are saying Bray Wyatt. They talked about it for a while, but they have other plans this year for the Hall of Fame, and Bray Wyatt will not be in that, but he is planned for the near future to be in the Hall of Fame. Personally, can we like start a petition or something? Like, Bray Wyatt needs to be in the Hall of Fame this year. He should have been in the Hall of Fame when he was still wrestling. He was so good, but like, it's just like, it's just shocking. I want to see the guy in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, they want to put him in the Hall of Fame. They just have like a million other people this year or something, and The Rock's helping out, I think, with the Hall of Fame this year, coming up with people to put in it. I don't know. Bray Wyatt should definitely be it. I don't know what number of people we're trying to reach or whatever, but who the heck cares? Just put Bray Wyatt in the Hall of Fame. I don't care about the numbers or whatever. Put the guy in the freaking Hall of Fame. Let's do it. All right, the next rumor is going to be about a lady we have not seen in the WWE in a little while, and that is none other than Alexa Bliss. So this is about Alexa Bliss's possible return to the WWE. There were like rumors of the Royal Rumble, but she literally had like a baby in November, and people were saying Rumble, and I'm like, I don't think that's I mean, I'm not a lady. I'm not a lady who's had a baby. I'm not exactly how sure you could actually go from having a baby to being inside of a wrestling ring, wrestling and taking bumps, going through tables, getting hit with chairs and stuff. I don't know how fast your body can recover and be ready for that trauma you have to put it through. So I was like, this Rumble's not happening. Here we are, we're sitting around in March right now. She still hasn't came back. And I know it does take a while after the baby to be able to wrestle again. So Alexa Bliss returned sometime soon. Of course, she's from Ohio. SummerSlam's in Ohio. She's teasing on Twitter SummerSlam or something. We'll just have to wait and see. And I think a lot of this, she may be medically cleared. She was probably medically, I mean, I don't think she was really medically unclear ever. It was just how she feels. But I believe she was ready to get back in the ring for a while now. But I believe the issue is that the creative-wise, they don't really have anything for her. So we'll just have to wait and see for creative to come up with something. But Alexa Bliss return to WWE should be happening quite soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and believe it or not, this is actually it. This is the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing we talked about inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. It is about none other than The Rock. Okay, so I've been talking about The Rock a lot here, and it's still kind of shocking me. The Rock is back. He's like working like a full-time schedule at WWE right now. He's been on so many episodes of Raw and SmackDown. He's been like there like nearly every week, and I'm like, what in the heck kind of different planet are we living on? He's really investing a lot into this Bloodline story. So there's been a lot of questions about where things are going with this because the match was Rock versus Roman, but then all of a sudden the fans wanted Cody, so they were kind of forced to do Cody. Now that Rock and Roman are together because they're family, and they're being like, Cody's disrespecting us, we got to be together, and then they're going to eventually, right, Rock and Roman are going to fight, get against each other and have that match. When's that match going to be? I don't know. It was supposed to be WrestleMania. Of course, that didn't happen. Cody's going to finish the story. So Rock and Roman, when's it going to be? SummerSlam? Or is it going to be like a Saudi Arabia show this year? Or are we waiting until like next year's WrestleMania? So what's the current plan? Actually, I don't know if they have one. It's being built up. But the thing is, The Rock is not a wrestler, full-time main thing anymore. He's an actor, right? He's a Hollywood movie star. And the thing is, if you're filming a Hollywood movie, they don't let you do dangerous things while you film the movie because you could really cost millions of dollars if you got injured, even with something as simple as like, just like, I don't know, like a broken nose. I mean, that's awful, but it's not like super serious, or like, I don't know, you should mess up something with like the kind of thing, or if you get like punched in the face for real or something, you're swollen up for like a week or something, I don't know. It really messes up the movie because they can't film the movie. So it costs a lot of money, so they don't allow actors to wrestle in the middle of filming. So The Rock's next movie, we've been wondering for a while when's it going to be, because we know he's not going to be able to do anything physical inside the ring. He won't be able to wrestle. He could be there talking, but he can't be wrestling. So when's The Rock's next movie is the question. Well, I finally have that answer for you guys. So The Rock's next movie will be filming, get this, May 1st of this year to August 1st of this year. So pretty much this entire summer, The Rock's freaking busy. So that really cuts out the possibility of doing it in Saudi. But, however, there's something interesting here. His movie ends filming right on August 1st. SummerSlam this year is actually a little bit later in the summer this year. This year's gonna be August 3rd for SummerSlam. So that would actually work if they want to do Rock versus Roman at SummerSlam. So that might actually be the plan. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. But of course, The Rock would have to be around to promote this match, but he just wouldn't be able to get physical until the actual match, which means you wouldn't have that brawl or whatever, face-to-face. It would just be a face-to-face confrontation. You wouldn't be able to get physical in any type of way. So we'll just have to wait and see how they're even able to build that. If they're going to do it, The Rock cannot be physical. He can just talk until he gets to the actual show. So we'll just have to wait and see. And I don't know if SummerSlam is the plan. Maybe it's WrestleMania next year. But all I know for sure is The Rock will not be able to wrestle anywhere between May 1st and August 1st. If he's going to be wrestling more than once this year, which the rumors are saying The Rock is actually wrestling multiple times this year, which is really cool, really crazy, but I'm happy to see it. So there you guys, that's going to do for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.